team to play Wales this Saturday at the Millennium Stadium is Jamie Heaslip, Sean O'Brien, Peter O'Mahony, Paul O'Connell captain, Devon Toner, Mike Ross, Rory Best and Jack McGrath. And in the back line it's Connor Murray, Johnny Sexton, Simon Zebo, Robbie Henshaw, Jared Payne, Tommy Bowen, Rob Carney. And off the bench, Sean Cronin, Ken Healy, Marty Moore, Ian Henderson, Geordie Murphy, Owen Redden, Ian Madigan and Felix Jones.
Joe, in light of the performance and the nature of the results last time out, was it always going to take something special or something particularly big for someone to get forced away into contention?
Yeah, it was very hard. We obviously had a good look at the games over the weekend with all 4 provinces playing, and a number of players went back to play for their provinces, and to try to match that up with test match performances is very difficult. Therefore, with players having performed recently at test match level, it just made sense to us to mostly go with the status quo.
How would you compare the challenge of going to Cardiff to play Wales with that of playing England and France at home? Where this Welsh side at?
Well, I think the way they've bounced back is pretty impressive, and I think they've improved each time. I think against England they were pretty disappointed. Against Scotland they were better, but they were definitely better again against France, particularly in the Stade de France. We know how hard it is to win there. They did it maybe with a little bit to spare, a good 7-point margin, and that will give them confidence. I think the fact that they're a very, very settled team. They've had very few changes over probably a number of years now, with very consistent selections. One change-up is probably Dan Biggar has become more of a fixture there now. Rhys Webb has become more of a fixture, and they've probably pushed out Rhys Priestland and Mike Phillips in the current thinking. But apart from that, they're very consistent in their selections, as they have been through this championship so far.
So from how you wouldn't expect much of a change from how they've played so far in this championship to what you would expect to see from them Saturday?
Not really, because they have some very clear and obvious strengths that they play to, and that they've played to them pretty well in the last 2 weeks, and we've no doubt that those strengths will be to the fore against us again on Saturday.
Jimmy, what does it feel like to be back in the team?
It's great. It's not the easiest of things to kind of stand on the sidelines and being held on a leash a little bit, probably for my own good. But no, it's great to be to kind of get the opportunity to wear the jersey again on Saturday.
You said held on a leash a little bit. Did you personally feel like you could have sort of been?
No, it's just an expression. I'm a stubborn git, and Joe knows that better than anyone. And just to kind of, I want to live life at 100 miles an hour, and sometimes that's not the smartest thing to do. And all the medical staff, all the backroom staff were great in helping me get back on my own 2 feet.
There were some sort of outside suggestions that you maybe were at risk of missing the entire tournament once you were injured. I mean, was that ever a fear for you personally, or were you
I don't personally listen to the outside sources. I listen to our trusted kind of medical team, and they gave me some very, very good guidance.
Are you back on? Did you expect to be back, at least available for this game, whether you would be selected or not?
I kind of live. I live in a little bubble of kind of day to day, week to week, and so it makes life very easy for me not to think too far down the line. And I kind of, with an injury, you kind of have to go week like day by day, and every day I was getting really, really good and progressed really well. And we mapped out a really good clear plan, and in terms of ticking the boxes that I had to tick in our kind of recovery protocol, and I kind of ticked them along the way, and I was good to go.
Joe, Keane Healy's on the bench and starting for Australia. Is that a difficult decision for you to make?
Yeah, I think Ken's getting better all the time, but at the same time, Jack has played extraordinarily well. He set a real benchmark against South Africa. I thought that was his first half against South Africa was as good as I'd ever seen Jack play, and he's maintained that level of form. And He's made things difficult for Ken to get back in, but Ken is definitely knocking on the door. He's getting closer to full fitness at each training run we have, and you know, he's going to give us great value off the bench this week, and between the two of them, it'll be another tough decision for the following week. But for us, it was just about making sure we reward the guy who's been doing a really good job in the jersey, and keep people challenged to step back into it, you know. And it was the same for Jamie with Geordie having had a super game last week, and Tommy O'Donnell having come on and done a fantastic job in place of Shawnee. So, you know, those young guns are really pushing, and it means that you know, you have a really competitive squad who are pushing each other, and then they push each other on the pitch on the day, hopefully as well, and that might just be enough to get us over the line.